How's it going, PupusaJr here, and today I bring you an update on all things PlayStation that's happened in the last couple days. Now the event just went down, and if you want to skip right to it, I'll put a timestamp down in the description so you can just get right on it. But before we do get into that, if you're interested in anything of The Last of Us Part 2, I got some news for you, and the reviews are coming in and they're pouring in with positive feedback. On Metacritic, The Last of Us is currently standing at 96. Now, just as, I guess, a measure to that, God of War, which is one of my favorite games, is sitting at 94 on Metacritic. And so that's, Last of Us is getting better reviews, but that's just a slight comparison I want to make. IGN gave it a 10 out of 10, and I won't be going through all the reviews, but that's the important part so far, that this game is literally pouring in with good reviews. But apart from that, it's only a few days away, and I'm super excited to get my hands on it. But now for the big news. The PlayStation event just went down yesterday, and it was incredible. Now, before I do get down into the business, I will be summarizing everything that happened, and I will also be giving my thoughts and opinions right at the very end. So, as a disclaimer, a lot of the exclusives for consoles that I will be mentioning are for PS5, but some can be on PC as well. I guess an example would be Godfall, which is a PlayStation 5 console exclusive, but it'll also be on PC on a later date. But for now, let's get right into it. So the event started streaming, and it began with the PlayStation montage of over the years, ever since the very beginning. And it went right into Grand Theft Auto 5, which a lot of people are being, really harsh with. I don't think it was really meant to be a big thing. I don't think it's on PlayStation's part to really decide what's going on with that, but Rockstar is getting a lot of hate, and I can see why. Right after that, we hopped right into one of the biggest mind-blowing, I guess, trailers that we had this whole thing, at least for me, which was Spider-Man Miles Morales. My goodness, this looks amazing. It's a PlayStation 5 exclusive, of course. But then right after that, they hopped right on to Gran Turismo 7. I've never been much of a racing fan, but hey, if you want a Forza Horizon on PlayStation, I think this might be the closest thing you might get to it. And again, it's going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. And right after that, they showcased Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. It's also a PS5 exclusive, and I absolutely love the remastered version of Ratchet and Clank on the PS4. It is absolutely one of the best games that I've played that's not, too involved with the story. Just a great game because it's so fun to play, and it just looks incredible. And then next up, they showcased Project Athia, which is just said to be designed for PlayStation 5, so we don't know exactly if it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. If you go to the PlayStation vlog, it comes up under the third-party developer, but we'll see. Next, we got a teaser for Stray, and this game's a PS4 and PS5 exclusive, so it's not just next gen. If you have a PS4, you'll be able to play this game as well. Next, we got this PS5 exclusive called Returnal. It's this space-looking game. It looked kind of weird in the beginning, but I guess it looks fun. I can't say anything till we see more of it. Next, we got Sackboy Adventures, which is also a PS5 exclusive, and it absolutely reminds me of Mario 3D World, and I love that game, so I can't wait to try this one out. I played Little Planet 3 when it was on the PS4, and I liked it. Me and my brother had a lot of good times on it, so I'm actually really excited to see a game like this. I wonder if it'll even be local multiplayer and stuff like that, and if it is, it's going to be awesome. Next, we got Destruction Allstars. It's also a PS5 exclusive, and I guess the best way to describe this game is Fortnite graphics with Rocket League and Twisted Metal. I don't know, but this game is another PS5 exclusive, like I said, and it looks pretty fun. It looks like another Rocket League time game where everyone just goes crazy for it. Next, we got Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, which is also a PS5 exclusive. Now, a lot of these games are PS5 exclusives, which I'm super happy about. And this one, I guess I've heard a couple people describe as a Pixar-looking game. It just looks really fun, and it looks like my type of game. Next up, we got Goodbye Volcano High, which does not look like my type of game, to be honest. It is a PS4 and PS5 exclusive, so if you're into those type of games, I honestly don't even know what type of games it is. Next up, we got World Soulstone, which is a PS4 and PS5 exclusive. Now, I never played any of the Oddworld games, and this one doesn't really catch my eye, but if you have played the original ones and are interested in this one, then this can just be some great news for you. Right after that, we got our first look at Ghostwire Tokyo. It's a PS5 exclusive and it looks really awesome. Just the colors and the animations of the game. It kind of looks like a more toned down Doom, if I'm being honest, and it looks incredible. It doesn't look like it's a straight horror game, but it looks like it is a good thriller game. Next up, we got what I like to describe as a journey game. If you play Journey, you know what I'm talking about. This game's called Jet: The Far Shore. It's a PS4 and PS5 exclusive, and I honestly am not too into it. I don't think they did a good job of bringing me into it and making me want to buy the game, but we haven't seen enough for me to decide. Next up, it's Godfall. Now, like I said, this is a PS5 console exclusive, but it will be on PC. We don't know yet if it's going to release on the same day or at a later date, but I am super excited for this game. It is going to be a launch title for the PlayStation 5, and I definitely will be picking it up when I get mine. But this game just looks absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and see a bit more gameplay. Next up is Solar Ash, and I guess the best comparison to this would be Dead Cells. I'm not sure if the gameplay is anything like it, but that's the look I'm getting from it. Has really nice, bright colors, vibrant, and it is 3D, unlike Dead Cells, which is a 2D platformer. But apart from that, the look of it is very reminiscent of Dead Cells. Now, this is going to be a PS4 and PS5 exclusive. Right after that, we got Hitman 3. We got a teaser, and they mentioned gameplay, but I didn't really see it unless they did a really good job of filming the gameplay as a cinematic, and I just couldn't tell the difference. But obviously this is a non-exclusive, but if anyone's into the Hitman franchise, this is the third and conclusive game of the story. Next up is Little Devil Inside, which is PS4 and PS5 exclusive, and this game did not do well enough to catch my eye. It looks fun, but it honestly does not look like something that I'd be picking up unless I do see a little more that might draw me in. Next up, we have NBA 2K21 announcement, and we have Zion Williamson going at it on the rim, breaking the rim, and I didn't really expect to see this here, but we did, and it's whatever for me. Next up, we got to see Bugsnax, which is another indie game. It's a PS4 and PS5 exclusive, and I'm going to be completely honest, from the bottom of my heart, I hated everything that I saw from this game. I have nothing against it. I haven't seen enough to even know what this game is about. But every second of me watching this, from the second I saw the strawberry walking around, I just said, I don't like this game. I do not like it. Right after Bugsnax, we also finally got to see Demon's Souls, the remastered version that Bluepoint has been working on. It's going to be a PS5 exclusive, and I've never been into the Demon's Souls franchise games, but if you are and you've been waiting for this remaster to be announced, well, here you are. Next up, we got Deathloop, which is another PS5 exclusive, and this game absolutely looks awesome. It looks like so much fun, and I actually can't wait to see more gameplay and a little bit more of the story and all that. It is a really fast-paced looking game, and it is a bit confusing, but it honestly looks really fun. And then transitioning from Deathloop, which is such a fun game, right into Resident Evil, which is such a gory and dark game. Resident Evil Village was finally announced. It is a non-exclusive, but it was nice to see it here. Now, if you are a fan of Resident Evil 7, you are going to like this one because this is literally the same system. And I just hope that they improve upon any low points of Resident Evil 7. Next up, we got Pragmata or Pragmata. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it, but this is a game from Capcom, and it honestly looks like a Death Stranding version of their interpretation, at least. It is in development for the PS5, that's what it says. Now, it's not clear if that means that it'll be available on Xbox Series X or PC, but it says it's under development for PS5, so it'll at least be designed best for the PlayStation 5. And next up, it's one of the other biggest announcements of this entire event, which was Horizon 2 Forbidden West. It is obviously a PlayStation 5 exclusive, and I called it when I saw Horizon Zero Dawn being announced for PlayStation Now and available on PC. And it makes me super happy to know that this is going to be PS5 exclusive, and I knew they had something up their sleeve. There was a reason they were releasing this on PC, and it's to get more people in, because obviously Horizon Zero Dawn was a great game, and Horizon 2 Forbidden West just looks to be building up upon that. So Guerrilla Games really did a great job of showcasing the beauty of this world. And finally, the moment we were all waiting for. I was in a group of people watching this stream, and we all absolutely lost our minds once we saw the PlayStation 5 hardware reveal. This thing, in my opinion, looks absolutely beautiful. I haven't seen a system that looks this futuristic, and they're really going all out. This looks like another one of those renders that are too good to be true, and it looks absolutely insane. They obviously have the normal version, which is the one with the disc drive, but they also have the digital version, which is the one without the disc drive. Now, I assume this would be the cheaper version. Now, prices are being thrown around, but I think honestly, the best for the consumer would be the lower the better. I really don't want to see the PlayStation 5 sitting at $600 or more. Then after that, they just showcased the charging dock, the HD camera, the headset, and the new media remote. When the PS4 launched, it launched with the PlayStation camera as well, which was then upgraded midway through. It also launched with the PlayStation Gold headset, which they then improved upon. And then we got the Platinum headset, which I own and I absolutely love. We don't know the price point of any of these accessories, but if you do want to get the whole entire PlayStation bundle, everything that we see on the screen right now, I am pretty sure that it's going to be costing right over $1,000. Now, there are a lot of questions if the PlayStation 5 could lay down sideways or if it was only a vertical stand. And here's a picture officially uploaded by the PlayStation blog showing that it can be laid down on its side. So if anyone was going crazy about that, here you go. You know, it's fine. You can set it on its side. But for now, I'm just going to give some quick thoughts and we'll end the video. And I'm going to go back all the way from the beginning, and I want to talk about the GTA 5 thing. Like I mentioned, I really hope this game is like a 1080p 60 FPS upgrade. I hope it's not just a really, I guess, dumbed down upgrade, kind of how the PS3 version was up to the PS4. Now, I do see the difference. I've gone back to my PS3 and seen GTA 5 on there compared to the PlayStation 4 version. But it wasn't I honestly don't think it was ever worth the $60. Then Spider-Man Miles Morales was announced, and I'm so hyped for this. Now, we don't know if this is a completely full game or if this is like a DLC and it'll be $20 or something like that. A lot of guesses are that this will be like a Lost Legacy version for Spider-Man. You know how the Lost Legacy was just another side story, I guess, to the Uncharted franchise, but it was its own game. Maybe this is what Spider-Man Miles Morales will be, but we'll just have to see with time and what they show us. This game will be available in the holiday of this year, which is so soon considering Horizon Zero Dawn won't be available this holiday, and it came out even before. But again, if this is a smaller title like The Lost Legacy was, that could definitely be a good reason why this is coming out so early. Next game I am excited for is Ratchet and Clank. Like I said, I played the original one, I absolutely loved it, I platinumed it, and this game looks incredible. Now this is, I think, the first game we see on this list with ray tracing being shown off, and it looks absolutely stunning, and I honestly can't wait to get my hands on it. The SSD is also put to the test here as he's going through the dimensional rifts or whatever and going into different worlds, and they're all loading right back to back to back, and that's just, honestly, they're just bragging and showing off their SSD at this point. Next game that I mentioned that I am super excited for was Deathloop. Now this game looks really awesome. It kind of gives me Life is Strange vibes, because there is something about him dying and it repeats and stuff like that. Or maybe a Live, Die, Repeat like Edge of Tomorrow, the movie with Tom Cruise, where every time he dies he comes back to life. And this looks like what the plot would be for this game. It just looks absolutely fun. It looks really fast paced and it looks incredible with the colors. I'm actually super happy with how this game looks, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and see a little bit more for more gameplay trailers. And finally, before I go on and talk about the console and what I think, Horizon Zero Dawn was a fantastic game. I also platinumed that game, and seeing Horizon 2 Forbidden West just looks stunning. Now, I don't believe this was all gameplay. I believe this is all CGI. But with everything that we've learned from the PlayStation 5, it can't be far-fetched to say that this is a very close image to how the game will be looking. And Horizon Zero Dawn looks absolutely incredible, but I really hope and cross my fingers that Horizon 2 Forbidden West will blow it out of the water. Now finally, to the final topic, which is the PlayStation 5 console itself. I am mind blown. Like I said, I was in a group of friends, there was 5 of us, and the second it popped up, everyone went insane. We went ballistic. We all screamed. It just looks so incredible. The white edges of it just make it stand out even more. Now this is the first time we've seen the PlayStation deviate from the black color that we started seeing from the PlayStation 2. Now they always had different versions, like the gray version of the PlayStation 2 and the white version of PS4, but the main color, or at least the default one that everyone knows about, was the black. It was with the PS2, with the PS3, and the PS4, and now the PS5 comes out and it's this dual color. This two-tone coloration looks really incredible. It looks really clean. I obviously think we'll be seeing different versions of it, and I honestly think this is going to be one of the best systems to be able to customize, as in putting skins on, and when there are different editions of it, I think it'll stand out way more than the PlayStation 4 was able to. This just looks so clean. It looks incredibly well made, and there's so many people joking about it, and it kind of bugs me, not because of the jokes are pretty funny, but because some people are saying, I know it's opinion based, and I'm a PlayStation fanboy, so I'm a bit biased, but the Xbox Series X just does not stack up to the PlayStation 5. Honestly, if you look at it, the Series X, there's been jokes about it looking like a fridge, like a trash can, like a coffin. It doesn't stand out, I guess. You could put it somewhere and it'll just look like another little box that you have, on your display. But if somebody walks into your room, you have a PlayStation 5 sitting there vertically, and they see that, they're going to be like, whoa, what the heck is that? And a lot of people are saying, oh, it looks like a Wi-Fi router, oh, it looks like an AC. And it's like, you're comparing it to other electronic devices. So, I mean, congratulations, you can see a pattern. Either way though, I absolutely love how it looks. I think it looks incredible. I myself will be getting the disc drive version, or the normal version, I guess you could say, as I have a lot of PlayStation 4 games on disc, and The Last of Us Part 2, since I ordered the LE edition, it will be on disc version. I want to play that game, obviously, on the PlayStation 5, so I will have to, be getting that if I want to experience that. But apart from that, this event was absolutely insane, and I'm super excited for it. And again, going back from the beginning, The Last of Us Part 2, getting all these great reviews, really building it up for me for next week. And I can't wait to live stream it and share it with you guys and share the experience of playing it for the very first time. Last of Us is my favorite absolute game, and I've been waiting for The Last of Us Part 2 ever since I finished it. Now, Last of Us Part 2, again, reviews are out, and I have absolutely not learned anything about it. So I don't even know if this is going to be the end of the story, if there's going to be a part 3 or stuff like that, or if it leaves a cliffhanger. But I am absolutely excited, and I hope this game lives up to what I expect it to be. Now, I don't expect it to live up to the first game, because I truly believe that The Last of Us, Part 1 to be exact, was one of the greatest stories I've ever played. And it absolutely blew my mind when I got it, because it was a free game when I got it. And ever since then, I've loved it, and I've played it multiple times. I've mastered ground it, and I can proudly say that The Last of Us, again, is my favorite game, and I cannot wait for The Last of Us Part 2. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like, it helps out the channel, and if you want to watch more content like this, hit the subscribe button and the bell button. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.